I am right here. I'll be traveling down this way to here, across here, follow this road, up, down, into Twisp, where I'm going to see an artistic play. Now, to give you a little context about where Twisp is, I'm going to zoom all the way out as much as possible in this little car. Hey, it's off the edge of the map. Hold on. Twisp, Seattle. Twisp, Seattle. The entire state of Washington. It's literally, it's in the mountains. I don't really understand why there's a community theater here, but I really hope it's a damn good play, because I'm driving 200 miles to go see it. And I'm driving past a glacier. So, I'm trying to buy a ticket for the play, and there's nowhere to buy a ticket, and there's no one around, but the front door's open. It's kind of a problem. Hold on, maybe. No use. No good. So I hope that I don't get arrested, but I'm gonna go in there and try and find somebody. Okay, here I go. Hello? There's no one here. So without meaning to, I seem to have broken into the Merc Playhouse in Twisp, Washington. No one's in here, and the door was open. And wine is only $4. Good to know.
Well, this was a hardware store, and before it was a hardware store, it was a general store, the Mercantile, and that's
where the name comes from.
Yeah, and as a hardware store, it the widow, the couple that ran it, he died in a single plane crash, and she didn't want to keep the store, so she decided to sell the business and the building, and couldn't find a buyer for it, and so it was just vacant for many years. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, when I first came in, I was shopping for some sale items on their going out of business sale, and that's when I discovered the acoustic qualities of the hall downstairs, because I was talking to my husband. I thought he was right next to me, and it turned out that he was like 50 feet away from me, and we were talking in normal voices to each other, and look up and see the tin ceiling, and just, wow, what a neat, cool building. And I went to the head of the arts organization here and said, you know, that'd make a cool theater. I think maybe if you did some fundraising, you could make a purchase of that building for the community theater, which was a good little community theater. And she just rolled her eyes at me and said, oh, nobody pays me enough to go into a capital campaign, something that big. So
yeah.
she said, you could buy it. And I said, well, I don't even live here. Well, 4 years later, I moved here, and the building was still vacant.
Nice.
And I had just sold a house on the west side, so I bought the building, turned it into a theater.